Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today we have another unbagging. That means we have another review. Let's see who this bag is from. Get my scissors in there. It's kind of a big fat bag. Pull this off over here. All right. So we have cross stitch and we have a diamond painting, and this comes from DIYDigitalArt. I'm going to start with the diamond painting, and it was $8.25. So let's take, and it has a nice big bag, which is kind of different and new. Every once in a while I have to buy a diamond painting. I just have to. And it does have, looking here, perhaps that's C285. It does have the product number here. I was trying to compare it here. Let me pull this out. And it is a poured glue. And this is the picture, and it's a Zelda picture. I have never seen Zelda in diamond painting before, but they're coming out with some new ones. And this is nice and limp. I kind of like that. It will lay down flat. I'm trying to get and not drop the drills here. So this looks kind of like, to me, a hurricane diamond painting. It has the earmarks of what they look like. This has 35 colors. It does have how many drills there are of those. Then it has the DMC number. Okay, let's try that again. So it has, right here, this line is how many of those drills there are in this picture. That's what this number is. Then the DMC number, and the symbol, and then the number of each symbol. Comes with a nice kit, tweezers, a diamond painting pen, a little squishy so it's more comfortable. It has a single placer on this end, and it has a 4-placer on that end, and it comes with 4 pads of wax and a 10-placer, I think. Might be a 9-placer. And you got nice pointy, oh, I dropped it. I was like, where's the thing? Come on, little buddy. There was a thing on your, there you go. Keeps them closed. But you don't want to drop those directly on your foot. I remember somebody had dropped one and had a puncture wound in their foot from dropping one of these tweezers. Here's our placer. Does it say? No, it doesn't. But it's quite a lot compared to this. So I would say that's 4. 4 is 8. So that's about a 10-placer for all the background color. So that's very nice. Very nice toolkit. I love these white boats. Yeah, they are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I still have mine from back in the day. I'm trying to get it into its baggie. All right. So all the drills are in their own little bags. We have lots of autumn-looking colors. Very nice. I am not taking them out of there. But it does say here that it's a 30 by 40. So it's good size. I mean, it's not teeny tiny. And the product number, so you can keep them all together. So you can just start right away on this. And it is a square. I don't buy many squares. But yeah, I had to have this picture. So I think it does come in round as well. I don't remember if the sizes were the same. But yeah, very nicely done. And now we can look at the canvas here. very sticky. And this is nice and smooth and lightweight. Just trying to get it to lay down just a little bit more. And we're going to measure here in a minute. Get it to... Yeah, we played Zelda until we couldn't see straight, so. And my daughter and her family, they're all still playing Zelda. So let's turn it sideways. And it looks like the guy from Zelda, and you can see his sword. And then there is an actual picture of him. Not picture. It's like a silhouette of him, but you can see his little shield thing. So, very nice. Can't believe this is only a 30 by 40. So, we're going to find out. It just seems bigger than that. Okay, the actual hole size is 50 by 36. Actual picture size is, give or take, it's 29, trying to get to the edge, 29 centimeters or 11.5 inches, that is. And it is, well, give or take, 38 centimeters, so it's under 30 by 40, the actual picture. And, or it could be little over 15 inches. So, yeah, very nice. And I like that, I was trying to roll that up. On the drill field, if it was a dark color behind it, or it's going to be black, you can see that they've used a white, like, letter, so it shows up. I mean, I have a light pad, but and they've used white lettering in the dark area, it looks like. So, very nice, but that is a lot of 310 black. There are 10,530 squares of black. But very nice indeed. I do like that. So, very, very, very nice. Put that up there. All right, so on to the cross stitching. Get this out of its bag. Put the crinkle bag up there and flip this over. All right, I will put a picture of this here. Right, so as you can see, it's kind of a dragon, and his tail is all like leaves and outdoorsy stuff, and it's like he's going, you know, and stirring up the leaves. So I thought that was kind of neat, and it's a 16 count. 40 by 40. Hang on. It was $11.25. Let's just move everything over just a bit. Let's look at the paper pattern. Paper pattern should match the canvas. Very nice paper pattern. Product number, how big it is. It's I almost said 147. 214 by 214. Usually it's 147 by 147 on any of the others. But since it has all this background going around it, yeah. It's big. Big, huge, ginormous. But very well printed. I don't see any smudges or smears. It does have 28 colors, which I think is going to be fine for this, because it's not that big. We have 154, which is the mulberry color. We have 550 purple. No 823, no 939, no 3371. But we do have 3865 for the white. So the whole background is done in 3865. Now, my personal opinion, I would not do the background. I would just do the dragon, because once you clean this up, the Ada is white. I don't know, if you are one of those that needs to have the whole thing completed, then yeah, go for it. I don't know. That's my opinion. You can take it for what it is. But I'm glad that the paper pattern doesn't have any smears or blotches or anything. It's very nice and easy to see, but some might have to blow it up. But it's tiny, but I mean it's readable at least. So yeah, I don't know if I have a 16 count or not. And this is one of the new ones. Let's see what's in the bags here. It does come with the paper instructions, how to start, how to finish, like on backs of Joy Sundays. Oh yeah, there's a little 3865 for you. And the bag does have how big it is and the product number, matches the paper pattern and the canvas. Let me get everybody out. Get rid of that bag. So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanks of 3865. Almost said 310 black. Hello. So that is a lot. Let's get these all shook out here. Now keep in mind it's a 16 count. So there's not an overabundance of thread. And I don't know, I mean on my 18 count I used a single strand, so I don't know if I can use 2 strands on this or 1. So I'll have to see. Can't remember how I did that. Okay, where, oh, I see what's going on. So you got rusts and golds and purples. Kind of got a yellow, olive green, some tans and browns, like a mocha color. And there's your one for your 3865 over here. Over here we have bright colors, oranges, bittersweet orange, kind of a reddish orange. It's more on the red tone. Some dark brown, dark gray, 550 purple, and this is the 154, which is the mulberry color. And you have 1 strand of that red. How funny. It just looks so odd, when there's not a lot of thread. After I've been looking at all of the 11 counts, you know, there's so much more thread to be had. I have half of China in my storage room here. All right, let's take a look at the canvas. Oh, it's bigger than I gave it credit for. So that is a lot. Very nice, very smooth. This, see, on these 16s, 16 and 18, and some of the 14, it's been a lot thinner than the 11 count Ada, which is fine. So it does have product number, how big it is, and also 214 by 214. Nice key, very big and easy to see. Some of the serging, which is all the way around, if I didn't say that before. Some of the serging does go into the numbers, but then you'll see it on your paper pattern. You really don't need it to survive. Now, this I've noticed, and when we open the next thing, we'll compare. You can see your symbols a whole lot better on that 16 count than you can on the 18 count. They're not so teeny tiny, itsy bitsy. So, very nice. I'll hold it as still as possible. But I'll get my big old fat hand out of there. Maybe you can see more. So, very nice. Let's take a measurement. But you can see how thin that material is. It's like, what is that? Thinsulate that they put in gloves, you know, to keep you warm. The canvases are getting thinner. So that's kind of a good thing. Okay, 39.5 centimeters or 15.5 by 40, whoop, if I get it pull, 40.5 or 16 inches. So it's a little taller than it is wide, which is fine. And it is actual size 13.25 inches or 33.5 centimeters that way. So very nice, very well done, very well printed. I see no smurs, no smurs or lurches, no, smears or blotches on this, and I'm really thrilled with this canvas because I can actually see the symbols. On the 18 count, it's just a little difficult. And you'd have to use a magnifying glass. Some people might have to use a magnifying glass on this too. But they're more legible on the 16 count than they ever were on the 18 count. So very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, are you ready? Yeah, you know, here's the woman that said I'm not getting any more 18 counts. We got new 18 count. Just cause. Let's get it out of its thing. And we'll do a comparison after I get done here. So, I will put a picture of this here. Alright, I am back. So as you can see, it's a butterfly with flowers. It's kind of the stained glass. I think they call them glass art. And I don't know if they're the ones that called them glass art, but they have kind of a stained glass effect. This one was $4. So as you can see, it's an 18 count, 20 by 20, and it does not give you how many squares per square. So I would say it's 100 by 100. Has 28 colors, which I think is perfectly fine for this size. So I think it's fine. I'm losing my voice again. So it has 310 black, 498 red, 550 purple, 823. It has 902, which is another red, I believe. No 939. No 3371 or 3865. The white is B5200. But very easy to read this way. But when you get to the canvas, it just gets confusing. But this is very well printed. There's no blotches or smears. Put that up there. Does come with instruction. I'm trying to get it going. Yep. Instruction page. How to start, how to finish. Comes with a toolkit, and we have the Dalmatians, as my daughter would call them. The puppies. Comes with 5 needles, poop ball, thimble, and needle threader, and the needles are way too big for an 18 count. I did mention this to one of my companies, so if this company, DIY Digital Art, is listening, needles are too big in the 18 and the 16 count for the fabric. We need smaller needles. Alright, so let's look at the threads. It does come with a bag that has the product number and how big it is. All those numbers match canvas and paper pattern. See what we got in here. Okay, come on everybody. They've all mooshed together again. So this is an 18 count. I would use a single thread on this because it's so small. And I use my number 28 needles from Peacemaker that I get from 123 Stitch. So that's the very small needle. So we got blues, we got purple, we got 310 black, 550 purple, 498 red. Got a pale blue there and some turquoise. So really beautiful, gorgeous colors. Love it. I love the picture. I love all the colors, the threads, and then I get to the canvas and go, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, It's like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? I mean, it'll take 6 months just to do that little bitty picture. But I wanted some of these smaller ones to see, you know, how good the quality was, and that kind of thing. And whether I stitch them or not, it's anybody's guess. So, I don't know. Some days I'll get brave. And I may get a different magnifying, like overhead magnifying thing. So, we'll see how that works. Okay, let's look at the canvas. Let's just measure it while we got that right there. It is, I'm trying, little over, it's like 19 3/4 centimeters or 7 1/4 inches. And it's dang near 8 inches or 20 centimeters that way. Actual picture size is 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters by about, it's really close. I mean, just a hair's breadth of being 5.5 inches square. So a little under that. So let's look at this up close. I will hold it as still as humanly possible. But see how tiny all that is? This one's printed better than the peacock that I got the other day. Does have a nice little grid. It is serged all the way around. Just teeny tiny itsy bitsy. It takes a hot moment to get used to it. Now I want to put these two. I'm gonna fold it, okay? Just so we can get canvas to canvas. So this one here is the 18 count, and this is the 16. So it's just a hair's breadth bigger, but I'm liking the 16 count better than the 18 count, only because it makes the symbols a lot more visible, but very nice. I mean, it's well printed. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, no smears, no nothing, except that it's just micro small, you know? And I noticed when I was working on that peacock in the 18 count, that after a while your eyes do kind of start to adjust, but I was only looking for one symbol, and that was that dark purple, if you remember. So I never got to another color or another symbol, just because it was like, Now see, like right in here, you can't tell that there's probably 3 symbols. So it's just not as clear. I'm liking the 16 count, so I may get, you know, some different ones in 16 count. They have an entire, not an entire set, I don't mean to make that sound huge, but I think there's maybe 4 of these, and I don't know if they're seasons or what they were, but the 4 different dragons is what I'm saying. So they're starting to come out with others, but I'm liking that 16 count much better than the 18 count. And here's what you could do, okay, to solve this problem. If you have a piece of Aida cloth, we're just going to use Aida because that's what it is right here. You could take the paper pattern and do it counted on another fabric. You would not have to use this 18 count. Now, you might run out of threads, you know, but what I'm saying is you can gladly do a counted cross stitch using the paper pattern if you like. So to put it on 16 count or whatever size, you know, suits your eyes or your fancy, you know. So very nice, but yeah, it's going to require a magnifying glass and looking at the paper pattern, and I am very glad that this paper pattern is very clear and concise, and you can actually see things. So it's, you know, fairly big. I mean, it's almost bigger than the canvas. What can I say? It is by a little tiny bit. Alright, so DIY Digital Art has diamond painting and cross stitch. They have tools and crafts for both. They also have paint by number. They also have tools and crafts for that as well. And they have beaded cross stitch and embroidery. If I have any discount codes or they have any specials, I will put them in the description box below. Thank you, DIY Digital Art, for sending me these beautiful, beautiful kits. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.